After buying and testing Naked Whey protein for the last few weeks, I can now speak to its benefits and its flaws. In today's review, I'm going to be covering the overview of this protein right here, my experiences, things I liked, things I didn't like, who I recommend taking this protein, who I recommend not take this protein, and of course, a breakdown compared to other proteins on the market. As always, link to the full blog post down in the description box below, along with a way to save some money if you guys decide to purchase. Naked Nutrition is a supplement company that focuses on creating products with whole food-based, high-quality ingredients. Their company slogan is nutrition with nothing to hide, which describes them perfectly because they are very transparent about what ingredients they use in their products. Naked Nutrition's Naked Whey is made with 100%, yes, 100% grass-fed whey containing 5.9 grams of BCAAs and is formulated without the use of additives or artificial sweeteners. The macros for this protein in front of me are as follows: 25 grams of protein, 3 to 8 grams of carbs, 2 to 3 grams of fat, and 2 to 7 grams of sugar depending on its flavor. This nutritional content varies based on the flavor that you choose, with the standard flavor having the least amount of carbs from sugar, which is 2 grams, and strawberry having the highest, which is at 7 grams. With 120 to 160 calories per serving, Naked Whey allocates 63 to 83% of its calories towards its protein. Here at feastgood.com, our general guideline is that a reasonable protein powder offers anywhere between 65 to 75% of its protein. A good product will give you anywhere between 75 to 85% protein, and an excellent product giving you anywhere between 85 to 95% of protein per scoop. Another thing to consider with Naked Whey is the use of whole food ingredients to sweeten their products, rather than artificial sweeteners, which are calorie-free. Although this causes them to have less protein per calorie, it does make it a higher quality protein supplement versus others that fall into the same category. Let's now touch on 3 things that I liked about this product, and I'll go into a couple things that I did not like about this product. The first thing I liked is that it's made with minimal ingredients to avoid unnecessary additives. It's common for supplement companies to cut corners and add fillers and additives to save cost and then sell it to us, the consumer, at a higher price. But I'm happy that Naked Nutrition isn't one of those companies. If you're purchasing the standard Naked Whey, the unflavored version for instance, then the only ingredient is grass-fed whey, which is the only ingredient you really need in a protein powder. If you're going for a flavored version, the Naked Whey will have 3 ingredients: grass-fed whey protein, coconut sugar, and natural flavors. The second thing that I enjoyed about Naked Whey protein is that it's sweetened with organic coconut sugar instead of its artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners are known to cause digestive issues, which is not going to sit well with me and maybe not for you as well, especially for those who actually have food sensitivities. Despite this, most protein powders on the market are manufactured with artificial sweeteners to reduce their calorie content, improve their percentage of protein per serving, and enhance the flavor of the actual product itself. Naked Nutrition didn't follow suit and instead chose to use organic coconut sugar, thumbs up on that, to sweeten their Naked Whey, knowing that it would decrease the percentage of protein per serving, but that it would be worth it to reduce digestive issues caused by artificial sweeteners. The third and last thing I liked about this protein here is that it uses the grass-fed whey sourced from small farms for a higher quality product, like I've mentioned. Grass-fed whey comes from cows who have been with grass rather than corn or grains. This is beneficial because research actually suggests that grass-fed cows produce milk with a higher protein content, more omega-3s, vitamins, antioxidants, and reduced omega-6s. Therefore, the whey that is produced from the milk of grass-fed cows is a higher quality protein with more nutrients. On the other spectrum, everyone, let's now go over the 2 things I did not like about this product. The first one happens to be its taste extremely healthy, because it actually is very healthy. I tried the chocolate flavor and it definitely didn't taste like chocolate. I wouldn't say the taste was awful, but it also wasn't pleasant and didn't leave me wanting more on a daily basis. I found that the best way to consume this whey was to mix it into other foods that would disguise its flavor, like oatmeal, Greek yogurt, with other flavor additions like peanut butter. Naked Whey is the definition of it tastes really healthy. The second and last thing I disliked about this protein right here happens to be its price doesn't reflect its protein per serving. As you guys can see in front of me, I have a 5-pound tub. Now this costs $1.60 per serving, which is 63 to 83% of protein, which which is close to actually Transparent Labs grass-fed whey protein, which I happen to review, which will be down in the description box, that video there. And that's at $2 per serving at 93%. It's also higher than 6-Star Protein, which is $1 per serving and has up to 66% protein per serving. However, you are paying for a more premium ingredient when you're buying Naked Whey, and its protein content per serving is skewed by the fact that it doesn't contain 0-calorie sweeteners as most other protein powders do. I personally feel that the ingredients are top-notch, and I would much rather pay a higher price for better ingredients. I genuinely believe that when it comes to whey protein, you get what you pay for. We've given it a 5 out of 5 on nutrition label transparency. Naked Nutrition's whey protein is very upfront about the ingredients they use in their products, which is why their slogan includes nothing to hide. When it comes to fat content transparency, we've given it a 5 out of 5. Naked Nutrition is very transparent about the total fat, saturated fat, trans fat content of their grass-fed whey. Standard whey, vanilla whey, strawberry all have 2 grams of fat, 0.5 grams of saturated fat, and 0 trans fat. However, the chocolate whey has 3 grams of total fat, 1.5 grams of saturated fat, and 0 grams of trans fat. We've given it a 4 out of 5 on effective ingredients. Naked Whey uses 100% grass-fed whey, is free of additives, cheap fillers, 0 artificial colors and flavors, and is GMO, soy, and gluten free. When it comes to protein percent of calories, we've given it a 3 out of 5. The standard Naked Whey, which is flavorless, falls into the great category. However, all the other flavored proteins are just reasonable or worse, which is below that 75. Standard whey is 83% per serving, vanilla has 67, strawberry 67, and chocolate 63. When it comes to taste, I have to give it a 1 out of 5. Naked Whey has a lot of positive attributes. However, taste certainly is not one of them. I don't feel that they really nailed the flavor component when it comes to this protein formula, but to be fair, with only 3 all-natural ingredients, it would be quite difficult to nail the taste. When it comes to mixability, we've given it a 3 out of 5. Naked Whey did mix very well with a shaker bottle and didn't clump whatsoever. However, it did get quite foamy, and I thought the foam would evaporate or go away as I started drinking it 2 to 3 minutes later. However, it did not go away, so this is the reason why I have to give it a 3 out of 5. We've given it a thin when it comes to thick or thin on its texture. Naked Whey has a very thin texture and mouthfeel, like what you would expect actually from my isolate protein, which has fewer carbs and fewer fats. When it comes to satiety, we have given it a 3 out of 5. 1 scoop of this protein kept me satiated for about an hour to an hour and a half, even when consumed by itself. I could have mixed it with yogurt or oatmeal to give it more staying power, but I wanted to see how satiating Naked Whey was on its own. The 3 people who should be using this are those who prefer to avoid artificial flavors and sweeteners. The second are those with a gluten allergy. And the last are those who want a whey protein with premium ingredients. Now, on the other spectrum, the people I recommend not take it are those who want a protein powder that tastes great on its own, those who want a higher percentage of protein per serving, because this is definitely not that. And the third are those who are following a keto diet. That'll conclude the Naked Whey protein review. I hope you all enjoyed the video. As mentioned, the full blog post will be down in the description box, along with a way to save some money. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.